There's a bomb.
And those suspicious packages caught by the Postal Service. And 13 Action News reporter Austin Carter is live explaining how they're keeping you safe. And Austin, you just learned that postal inspectors are here in Las Vegas looking through the mail.
Yeah, they are, and we're actually at one of the busier post offices here in the Northwest Valley. Now, every day, USPS handles about 500 million pieces of mail. Things just like this, envelopes or boxes going right through these right here.
All right, we're having some difficulties there with Austin's report. We'll try and get back to him later on in this broadcast or tonight at 6. Now, obviously, there is a lot of concern over suspicious packages. One was investigated at the National Nuclear Security Administration office right near Losee and Cary. Well, police say that a package was delivered to a worker who was not expecting a delivery, and when the worker picked it up, it started vibrating. Well, it was later determined that it was just a cell phone that was on a charging cord. But Nevada's pot industry could be worth more than $1 billion by 2024. That is according to the Nevada Dispensary Association. Their new report projects that pot-friendly policies in Las Vegas and Reno could make Nevada one of the nation's largest marijuana marketplaces. And coming up on 13 Action News Live at 6, we are taking a deeper look at where all this money is going and what is next for the industry.
Well, if you have prescriptions at home that are expired or that you're not using, you are encouraged to clean them out for National Drug Take-Back Day. You can drop prescription and over-the-counter drugs off anonymously at any of the locations on your screen tomorrow between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. Make sure you black out your name and address on the drug bottles.
That's the reason I'm still here. I mean, pure and simple.
New at 5, it was nearly 20 years ago that race car driver Sam Schmidt's life was altered forever when he got into a bad crash during training. Now he wants to help others with disabilities by opening an affordable new rehabilitation center in downtown Las Vegas. Driven opens tomorrow, but 13 Action News sports reporter Jackie Kostick takes you inside tonight.
Sam Schmidt says he understands that not everyone with a disability will be able to afford the kind of ongoing rehabilitation and support that he's received since his accident. Well, that's the idea behind Driven, a not-for-profit that's opening the door to more affordable care. A quick lap around Driven and it's clear this is a different kind of rehabilitation center.
We want to connect the dots, and basically after somebody has a tragic accident or a disability, we want to try to get them integrated back in the community.
Driven's holistic approach to rehab means offering everything from intensive neuro recovery equipment to wheelchair accessible circuit training. There will be wheelchair and disabled yoga and Pilates classes and a wellness program that focuses on nutrition and cooking. One of the more innovative pieces of technology here at Driven is this machine from Switzerland. It's the only one in the state of Nevada, and it helps people retrain to walk after they've suffered an injury or stroke. Schmidt says if it weren't for the wraparound support he had after his accident nearly 20 years ago, he wouldn't be here.
I was on a ventilator and they gave me 3 to 5 years. But because of this type of rehabilitation and then me starting a company, getting back into work, giving a reason to get up every morning, that's the reason I'm still here. I mean, pure and simple.
Driven's mission is pure and simple too, to offer a comprehensive rehab center that is also affordable. The not-for-profit exists through public and private funding and through foundations like Conquer Paralysis Now. Schmidt says Driven fills a need in Vegas, and even he plans to be a regular.
I'll be working out here personally 3 days a week myself. This isn't something we're just opening and doing. I mean, I'm going to be a consumer just like everybody else.
For more information about Driven, head over to our website at ktnv.com. Jackie Kostick, 13 Action News.
And we told you earlier about how the postal workers are going through the mail right now. Let's check back in with Austin Carter live. Austin.
Hey, Trisha, Todd. Well, we are back. As I was saying earlier, USPS, they move about 500 million pieces of mail a day. Things just like this, envelopes and boxes. And now mailmen and women across the country, they are on alert in light of the events happening around the country. Now take a look at this poster. It can be found inside mail rooms here in the Valley, instructing postal workers to remain vigilant and to look out for things like no return address, misspelled words, or the mail being sealed with tape. Dangerous mail investigators, we've learned, they are also being used in sorting facilities like this one you're looking at. They are trained to recognize those characteristics of suspicious mail and using portable x-ray machines to scan packages. Actually spoke with an inspector with USPS by phone who says folks at home need to be vigilant as well.
People kind of know when they're expecting packages, and when you're not expecting it, those are the packages that we want you to be more cognizant of, and we certainly don't want anyone to be hurt by them.
And coming up on 13 Action News at 6, we are looking at how local mail facilities are actually beefing up their own security procedures and some tips for you at home. But for now, reporting live, you're north of Jones in the 215, Austin Carter, 13 Action News.
All right, Austin, thank you. Well, NBC has officially canceled Megyn Kelly's morning show after she made some offensive comments this week about blackface Halloween costumes. Well, the next day, she did apologize on her show for those comments, and in a statement, the network said that Megyn Kelly today is not returning. Well, instead, other co-anchors of Today, they're going to host the program. And while that program has ended, Kelly's future status at NBC still is not exactly clear.
Well, if you're looking for something to do with the kids this weekend, you can trick or treat through Marvel's Avengers Station at Treasure Island until 7 tonight. The last tour starts at 6 o'clock, and all proceeds from ticket and retail sales today will go to the CCSD's STEM education initiatives. We have more information on other Halloween events for this weekend as well on our website. You can find that at ktnv.com. Well, Laughlin viewers, this Monday, October 29th, KTNV will move from Channel 44 to Channel 20 for over-the-air viewers who receive their TV signal using an antenna. And
so that switch is scheduled for late afternoon to early evening to restore KTNV service on 1029. Over-the-air viewers in Laughlin should rescan their TV or decoder box. We certainly apologize for the inconvenience. There are just days until the election, and canvassers may be coming to your door asking if you're voting. But how can you know if they have good intentions?
Your new car could keep your family safe and put you in danger at the same time.
You can see several different layers.
The problem first responders are coming across after crashes.
New video shows a couple of crooks breaking into a home, stealing everything they could get their hands on. Why the homeowners could have been in serious danger if they were home.
If you're heading outside tonight, haunted house forecast or anything you want to do around town this evening looking absolutely perfect. Mostly clear skies. Temperatures do drop back into the upper 60s by about 10 o'clock tonight. We've got some warm temperatures to talk about this weekend still. We'll show you the numbers in your 13 First Alert forecast.
Well, some new video out of Florida shows two men breaking into a home, one holding out a gun as he goes in right through the window. Here you see it. Now, no one was home at the time. The Marion County Sheriff's deputies say they stole some shoes, electronics, and jewelry. Officers say they're trying to get the dangerous criminals off the street.
Henderson police are investigating after a man's body was found in the desert. The grisly discovery was made near Boulder Highway and Pioneer Street around 7 this morning. Officers say the man is in his 60s, and right now detectives say it's too soon to tell if the death is criminal in nature.
Well, as we know, there are just a couple of days left for early voting, and you may have noticed more people coming to your home asking, well, who you're going to vote for. But some people might be trying to take advantage of you. So who exactly do you trust? Well, 13 Action News reporter Marissa Kinnison explains how to make sure you stay safe this political season.
I was noticing a lot of people on neighborhood watch groups asking their neighbors if they recognized people that were showing up to their doors. Many of them wanting to make sure they really did work or volunteer for a political party. With midterm elections just days away, neighborhoods have been filled with political canvassers looking for votes for different candidates. But anybody can carry around a clipboard with campaign materials, right? Well, I was noticing several people in neighborhood watch groups that seemed worried somebody was going to knock on their door, claim to be taking information for a political party, and then break in. So here's some things you can do to make sure you're safe this political season. First, use peepholes or apps like Ring to find out who's at your door. If you don't feel safe, don't open it. Second, never give the canvasser any personal information. They should only be looking for information regarding your vote. And third, if you find the person suspicious, try to take note of what they look like and also try to get a vehicle description. Also, canvassing is not considered soliciting, so they do have different rules for going door to door. Marissa Kinniston, 13 Action News.
Well, also happening this weekend, Vice President Mike Pence is going to be in Las Vegas to rally voters for Republican candidates. It's going to happen at the Venetian on Saturday at 10:30 in the morning. The event is free to the public. Now, do we have a link on our website to get tickets at ktmv.com/links?
Well, from Contact 13, it is payday for a lot of people, and it's just in time for the newest iPhone to go on sale. Starting today, you can get the iPhone XR starting at $749. The XR has most of the same functions as the X and XS. The camera isn't quite as good as the XS, but that's partly why the XS is more expensive. Overall, experts say it's a good value. Well, the structure of newer vehicles makes it harder for first responders to cut you out after a crash, and that is because newer vehicles are made stronger, sometimes so strong even the jaws of life can't cut through the metal. Now firefighters are learning to work with new hardware, and it can be more difficult for them.
But there's also different layers of metal in there. You can see several different layers. Yes, we just have it harder in the sense that we have to work around different issues.
Well, in training, firefighters in Wisconsin say they use a kind of cheat sheet to see where the steel is strongest and where they can most easily use the jaws of life.
Well, happy Friday, everyone, by the way. And Dan, it looks like this weekend, at least temperature-wise, might be the nicest weekend for a long, long time.
Yeah, depending on what you like. I think, you know, lower 80s, upper 70s a little better, but some people like the upper 80s, and that's what we have moving in. It is going to be a nice weekend any way you look at it because the winds aren't going to be there, and we're going to have this. Plenty of sunshine. All three cameras showing you the blue skies around Las Vegas. Sun will be down soon, and yes, these temperatures will start to drop. Right now, 81 degrees at McCarran. That's the warmest we've been.